Greetings, YouTube. Happy Sunday. I normally start out my Sundays by opening these Cav Nexus crystals. And it is, shall we say, a really tempting opportunity for me to do so right now. But my man Joel Williams, longtime supporter of the channel, just became Cavalier. And that is a big deal for an account if you are normally uncollected. That's a big deal. Because you get access to not only the cutoff for several special calendars, which at least historically have been cut off for Cavalier, but you get to open Cavalier crystals. Now, obviously the Thronebreaker specials are still the best daily specials Monday through Saturday, but Sunday I actually think the best daily special, because you get the same amount of crystals for either Thronebreaker or Cavalier, is Cavalier, because it's the only one that gives you some percent of Tier 5 Class Catalyst fragment selectors. Why they actually switched out the 10% Tier 5 Class Catalyst selector for a Level 3 Revive, which, don't get me wrong, I like a Level 3 Revive, but it is not worth the same as a 10% Tier 5 Class Catalyst selector. Like, that's probably worth, like, legitimately $10 by itself. So you get half off for that and everything else is free. Whereas a Level 3 Revive might be worth, like, double what a Level 2 Revive is worth. So, like, 80 units. You're comparing $10 worth of units to 80 units. Like, give me a break. So, anyhow, I'm going to save my Sunday Nexus to duel with Joel tonight, one time only, in celebration of his accomplishment. So if you're watching this and you want to duel me, because somebody always gets great luck, it's just usually not me, I'll be opening all four, both the Cavalier and Thronebreaker ones, together in a live stream tonight. I hope to see many of you there. Congrats, Joel. But for now, in full transparency, Bull592 reached out to me, level 55 account, who's Cavalier, and Mr. Brian Ray said in his title of his email, best Cavalier Nexus luck. Now, I only see two crystals because the first two were a 4-star and a 5-star. So the remaining two, like, if it's really the best Cavalier Nexus luck, and I have a feeling it's probably impossible for it to be, but on this channel, it would not only be two 6-stars, but one of them would have to be a Nexus, and in that Nexus, you'd have to get a really good champion. Like, that's the minimum of best. So we'll see if he knows just how many of these kind of videos I have commentated as the screen hopefully sharpens its picture, and it does. Wow. Level 55 also means that a lot of 3-stars and 4-stars, obviously 5 and 6-stars, are new. So that makes these crystals have so much more stakes to them than elsewhere. All right, here we go. Here's the crystal. And look at that. That is what I call an inverse expired beautiful Oreo sandwich. What do I mean by that? Well, you got 2 3-stars on the outside, like some expired, generic, terrible cookie. But the cream in between the 2 cookies is like the best dopamine high ever. That 6-star Nexus is not only worth, like, technically that's for $2.50, right? Because you get 2 crystals for $5. But that's worth multiple weeks of the daily special, because we still see, on average, a 6-star Nexus go for a minimum, even for Thronebreakers and Wallet Breakers, of $30. So that's, well, like 6 daily specials. Or if you get the Thronebreaker ones and the Cavalier ones, that's almost a full month, 3 out of 4 weeks of that. So, wow. Okay. What's the next one going to be? If it's not a 6-star... no matter what, it's not the best ever. But I'm sure the Nexus itself could still help. And, oh, whoa! I mean, okay. 3 6-stars and 2 crystals, especially with these drop rates, is amazing. But, and I mean but, OG Iron Man is laughable trash still. And Airwalker, the Michael Jordan of MCOC, since, you know, he walks on air, is solid, but I forget he's in the game. I don't even know why I would use him, ever. Like, I can't imagine seeing a note and being like, oh, Airwalker, gotta bust him out, gotta rank him up. So, in terms of the amount of 6-stars in 2 crystals, this could be a contention for the best ever. But in terms of the quality of champions, not so much. Now, please tell me he opens the Nexus at the end of this and doesn't just tease me. because the video is about to end. He didn't open the Nexus. This is like showing off a beautifully wrapped Christmas package and being like, I didn't open it. I just looked at the wrapping. Or I just decided not to record that part. What are you doing to me, Brian Ray? What are you doing? Well, he didn't send a second video. That was it. So maybe he'll get back to me and show me a sequel. But I will say 3 6 stars and 2 crystals, I've never done that. So certainly that beats the best ever that I've done. Now, if the second crystal had been like Omega Sentinel versus Scorpion, or Corvus versus Doctor Doom, or Apocalypse versus Hercules, something like that, yeah, that would have been the best ever. But the amount of 6 stars, it's still in conversation. It's still almost impossible to do. He could open 2 crystals back to back for 1,000 times and not get 3 6 stars and 2 crystals. So that part is true. Well, Bull, Mr. Brian Ray, send me what the Nexus actually was. In the meantime, congratulations. Thanks for watching.